It's 2:47 in the morning. You've turned your pillow 3 times already, hoping the cool side might somehow quiet your thoughts. Your body is heavy, tired, ready to surrender to sleep, but your mind refuses to rest. Every memory, every worry, every what-if spins in your head like a storm that won't fade. You whisper to yourself, "Why can't I just stop thinking?" If that sounds like you tonight, you're not alone. Not even close. Right now, millions of hearts around the world are beating restlessly under the same sky, minds racing, thoughts looping, eyes wide open in the dark. And if you could see all those tiny lights flickering in the night, you'd realize something beautiful. You are never truly alone in what you feel. Sleeplessness isn't a failure. It's an invitation, a gentle nudge from the soul saying, "Come home to yourself." There's a reason your mind won't rest, and it's not because you're broken. It's because you've been trying so hard to control what was never meant to be controlled, the flow of life. You've been holding on, analyzing, predicting, trying to protect yourself from pain, but peace doesn't come from control. It comes from surrender. And tonight, that's exactly what we'll practice together. Not escaping your thoughts, not fighting them, but learning to hold them with love. Welcome, dear soul. You've just arrived at a space where spirituality meets real life, where we take the raw, unfiltered human experience and transform it into growth, awareness, and light. If you're here, it means you're brave enough to face what's happening inside you. That courage to listen instead of hide is the very beginning of healing. Here, we don't talk about perfection. We talk about presence. We don't talk about escaping reality. We talk about embracing it with compassion and awareness. Because true spirituality isn't about floating above your pain, it's about holding it gently until it softens. So take a deep breath with me. Inhale through your nose, hold it for a moment, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. You're safe. You're seen. And you're exactly where you need to be. Before we continue, a gentle reminder, what I share here is not medical advice. It's spiritual guidance, reflections meant to help you reconnect with your inner peace, not to replace professional care. If you're struggling deeply, please reach out for help. Healing works best when the soul, mind, and body are all supported. From a spiritual perspective, sleeplessness and overthinking are not random. They are signals, signs that your inner energy is unbalanced, that your mind and soul are not in the same rhythm. The mind lives in time, constantly visiting the past or predicting the future. But your soul only lives in the present. When awareness drifts too far into what was or what might be, a gap opens, and in that gap, anxiety is born. Your sleepless nights aren't punishment. They're communication. They whisper, "You've been running too fast. Come back to the moment." The overthinking mind is like a scared child, not bad, not wrong, just lost. When you stop judging your thoughts and start listening to them with love, something begins to shift. Peace doesn't come from silencing your mind. It comes from softening your resistance to it. Spiritually, sleeplessness also means your energy is still buzzing. You've been doing, giving, planning all day long, but not enough resting and simply being. The soul calls you to balance, reminding you that stillness is sacred, that silence isn't empty. It's full of answers waiting to be heard. Let's be honest. There are nights when your heart races as if it's running from something invisible. You replay conversations you had earlier, analyzing every word, wondering if you said too much or too little. You imagine future disasters that haven't happened and probably never will. You scroll through your phone at 3 a.m., hoping distraction will help, but instead it deepens the restlessness. And then guilt arrives. Why can't I just relax? You whisper. Why does my mind always do this? You tell yourself that everyone else is sleeping peacefully while you're the only one awake. But here's the truth, you're not broken. You've simply forgotten how to rest, not your body, but your mind. Anxiety isn't always fear of the future. Sometimes it's resistance to what is. You're trying to control life instead of trusting it. And that effort, that tension, builds until even silence feels loud. So, let's begin gently. Right now, take a slow, deep breath in and exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale peace, exhale control. Once more, breathe in trust and breathe out fear. Your breath is your anchor, the bridge between your body and your soul. Every inhale says, I am here. Every exhale says, I let go. Now close your eyes if you can. Imagine you're standing beside a quiet lake at night. The air is cool, the world still. The moonlight shimmers across the water. Each ripple mirrors one of your thoughts, endless, overlapping, never stopping. But as you breathe slowly, you begin to notice something. The ripples calm, the water grows still, and in that stillness, your reflection returns. That calm reflection, that's your true self. Not the thinker, not the worrier, but the silent witness beneath it all. The thoughts are still there, but they no longer pull you under. You're watching them float by like clouds drifting across a vast, peaceful sky. Now place your hand gently over your heart. Feel its steady rhythm, ancient, patient, alive. Whisper to yourself, I am safe in this moment. I release what I cannot control. I allow peace to return. Let that warmth spread through you. This is what spiritual healing feels like, not forcing calm, but remembering it. Not silencing the storm, but realizing you are the sky above it. Here are some gentle practices to carry this peace into your nights. Evening breath ritual. Before bed, inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Do this for 2 minutes. It tells your nervous system it's safe to rest. Journaling dump. Write down everything that's spinning in your mind, your fears, your to-dos, your memories. Seeing them on paper takes away their power. Digital sunset. Turn off screens an hour before bed. The mind needs silence to hear the voice of the soul. Affirmations for rest. I am safe. I surrender to peace. My body and mind remember how to rest. Gratitude reflection. Before closing your eyes, name 3 things you're thankful for. Gratitude grounds your spirit back in the present moment. And remember, healing isn't linear. Some nights will be harder. Some will be easier. But every time you choose peace, even for 1 breath, you're rewiring your body to remember that stillness is safe again. So be patient with yourself. You're learning a new rhythm, the rhythm of trust. If this message touched your heart, stay close. Subscribe, breathe with us again, or share this video with someone who needs a moment of peace tonight. Because when we share calm, we multiply it. And when the thoughts return, as they sometimes will, remember this. You already know the way home. It's in your breath. It's in your heart. It's in the space between each thought. So breathe. You're light. You're safe. You are loved.